Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to simplify fractions with exponents. Let's say that you have 5 over 6 to the power of 3 times 3 over 5 to the power of 2. Look at the power here. What is it affecting? It's affecting what's inside here. What about that power 2 here? It's affecting the closest thing to it. And what is the closest thing to it? It's a parenthesis. And what is inside of that parenthesis? It's 3 over 5. When you have a power, all it tells you is how many times you should multiply something by itself. So that means what? I'm going to take the 5 over 6. And I'm going to multiply by itself how many times? 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. What about that 3 over 5? How many times I'm going to multiply it? 2 times. 1, 2. I'm going to write it down 2 times here. Now, before we're multiplying, because all of this is multiplication of fractions, you don't want to multiply all the numbers on top with all the numbers on the bottom here and get a huge number. What you want to do is you want to simplify it. Remember, with simplifying, it doesn't matter. As long as it's one number on top with one number on the bottom. It doesn't matter if the number is here, one number is here and the other number is all the way there. As long as it's one number on top with one number on the bottom. What can I simplify 5 by? I can simplify it by 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. What about this 5 and that 5? Yes, I can still do the same thing. I divide this one by 5, I get 1. I divide this one by 5 and I get 1. What else? I can do a 3 with a 6. I can divide 3 by 3 to get 1. And I can do 6 divided by 3 to get a 2. I can do it with this one also. This 3 with this 6. I can do 3 divided by 3 to get a 1. And 6 divided by 3 to get a 2. Now what else left? Nothing. So let's see what we have. Now this one becomes 1 over 2 now instead. Times 1 over 2 times 5 over 6 times 1 over 1 times 1 over 1. Now this looks a little bit better. We have smaller numbers now. All you have left to do is multiply the top numbers with the top numbers and the bottom numbers with the bottom numbers here. Because that's how we multiply fractions. Top with top, bottom with bottom. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. So all we have left on top here is 5. Then here, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 times 1 is 24. 24 times 1 is 24. So that's your final answer. Let's look at one last example. Let's say that you have 7 over 11 to the power of 2 times 2 over 7. Now here there's no power. If there's no power, you can just go ahead and drop the parentheses. It's meaningless really. Or technically when there's nothing here, there's always a hidden 1. So all it tells you is to write down that number here how many times? Once. That's what we did. So that's why we can just get rid of the parentheses. Here that power is telling you what? To write it how many times? 2 times. So that's once. We're writing what's inside 2 times. And that's 2. Now let's again check if we can simplify. Can I simplify this one with that one? Yes. So they're exactly the same numbers. I can divide each one of them by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 7 divided by 7 is 1. Is there anything else I can simplify? Well, doesn't look like it. No. So what do we have left? Instead of 7 over 11, I have 1 over 11 times 7 over 11 times 2 over 1. Not 2 over 7 anymore, 2 over 1. Well, what is the rule to multiply fractions? Multiply the top with the top and the bottom with the bottom. So 1 times 7 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 11 times 11 should be 121. So you can go on the side and check. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. When you go to the next line, we don't write here, remember. So we do 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Bring down the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1, bring down that 1. So we have 121 here. And that's your final answer. 14 over 121. Thanks for watching and make sure you practice. Bye.